Hey guys, maganda gabi sa inyo lahat. This is Scott Expat in the Philippines. Welcome to the graveyard shift again. Um, we had a good day today. I don't know what went on with my video, my live. It's not on my channel thing, but it's when you have your channel listings, it's not there. It's somewhere else. The one I did today. Um, I did have a look at it, but it's been transferred to another section. I don't know why. Probably waiting for it to process to go into my area. So we'll see what happens there. Um, So that was that. I did do another one. I've still got one sitting up uh, there. It's just going for a walk with Snowy and CJ before I did that live. So I haven't put that up yet. I've just been waiting to see what happens with this other one. So that's an emergency at the moment. So we'll wait and see what happens there. But it's not a long video, that one, so that's all right. No dramas. All good. Yeah, as you can see, I love wolves. Um, they're very lovely animals. Cute. As well as I love grizzly bears as well. Wish I had some pictures of grizzly bears around here. Um, and I love my Rottweilers. So, there you go. Oh, what a natural zest of life. Yeah, so me, Arlene, and CJ went. I did a live and went for a walk with Arlene and CJ and Snowy. Snowy came, yeah, the star of our show. She came. She had to wander around. Had her off the lead for a little while. She comes back when I call her, which is good. When she sees another dog, she sits there and she watches and she looks at me. If I say no, no means no, don't go, she won't. But she tries my patience sometimes. Honestly, she really does. She just looks up at me and goes, Daddy, can I go get him? But all's good. Thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Yeah, so as I said, onto that unscheduled live. Hey, Joe and Jeannie, how you going, guys? I did get your thing. I haven't checked it out as yet, but I will as soon as I finish here. I got John and Romans as well. But I haven't had a chance to check theirs. But when I went to go to theirs, it says this channel has no content. So I don't know what's going on there, but they've given me their web page. I'll have to take another look at that. There's something amiss there, John and Roma. I need to actually try and get your full channel. No dramas. All good. All good. Just when I went to your channel, it just said this channel's got no content. So that's why I was having trouble with when I on the phone going to your channel. It was bringing up other channels, and I didn't know. But now you're giving me that. It's okay. I'll check it out a little bit better. I just haven't had time. But Joe and Jeannie, I've got yours too as well. I'll check that out after too. I've been pretty busy with CJ cooking, getting dinner ready. Everybody understands normal household chores. And actually, I wash the dishes, Lane cooks the meals. So we had an easy tea tonight, potato cakes. We had sausage, sausages. We had chicken. I had eggs on toast and some salada biscuits, which are dry biscuits. They're about that big and like a big square. And I just put butter on them. And sometimes I put Vegemite on them, and they taste good. I've got to actually cut, go off the bread and go onto the Vegemite and salada biscuits to drop my calories, my sugar level down. Trouble is, I end up having a cup of tea and I end up having 2 sugars. All's good though. I've got 0 up there. Are you still on, John? Joe and Jenny? Bloody chat thing's playing up again. I don't know. Comes up when it feels like it. But yeah, we had a good day today. It was great. Thanks, Joe and Jeannie. Much appreciated. Oh yeah, because it's morning there in America, in Missouri. That's funny. I've got this, Joe. I've got just a 0 on the person up the top, and I've got 1 like. That's all I've got. Just a 0. I don't know. The chat things need to be fixed. YouTube, take a look at that. I got 0. I can't understand what YouTube are doing. Why would they be doing that? It's probably the bots. What do we have today? Dan, our premier, which is like a senator in America. He came on today to give us news what was going on, whether we're coming out of stage 4 into stage 3. So far, kids can play at the playgrounds. And there, as Joe saw today, there was a lot of kids at the playground today. Hello, Brett Glasgow. Say hello to Joe and Jeannie Journey. Joe and Jeannie Journey. Say hello to Brett Glasgow. Yeah, as you could see today, Joe, there's a lot of kids down there today. And I was getting some pretty sort of looks like that, you know. Thank you, Brett. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, I was getting some pretty, thingy looks today. That's why I had to cut the video short. I'm sorry about that, Joe. Because that is actually a nice park. There was a lot of kids there today, which was good. Good spring day, a bit coolish today, but there's a lot of families and a lot of kids and a lot of adults there. I noticed there was, I don't know whether you noticed, Joe, as you were walking. In New South Wales, you have the right to wear masks or not wear masks in New South Wales. But there was a lot of people there wearing, all wearing masks, but that group that was sitting as we walked in had no mask on. The guy I was talking to, Matt, after we were walking out, he had his just hanging down here off his face, but I had mine on because I wasn't going to give him my germs, and he ended up putting it straight over because he could see that I was a bit dingo with it. But he did it politely, he did it nicely, so that was all right. There was no stress there. Um, but he's our premier's lifted. Kids in the playgrounds. Oh, kids can go to school. I think 2 weeks from tomorrow. Uh, Kids are able to go back to primary school and high school, which is good. Um, which is probably awesome, really. And daycare, uh, kids can go back to daycare, which is even better. Uh, so that's a good sign too. We had what was it? Um, 16 cases and only 2 deaths today. So that's not too bad. It's coming down. Look, what he's doing, hard lockdown. I don't think anyone has seen hard lockdown as we have for the length we've been locked down. Um, we've gone over China's lockdown. I think we've beaten the rest of the world in lockdown. China thought that they had a hard lockdown. I think we had it even harder. We can't go any more than 1K, any more than 5K out of our um, area. Uh, I'm not sure. I think we can go as a family to the shops. I'm not sure. That's a question mark at the moment. But it all starts at midnight tonight. The new changes for phase three. I didn't get to um, hear all of it, but he will be talking about another stage on the 19th of this month of October. Sorry. Um, but it's good to see that we're slowly coming out of the lockdown. I think it's actually probably been the hardest lockdown in the world Victoria's had. Yeah, no worries, Joe. You're welcome, mate. All's cool. No stress. I think we had the harshest lockdown um, because we're not allowed to go any further than 5K. We were only allowed one person go shopping. Even though me and Arlene have both been shopping together. Um, we were allowed to go out for about an hour's exercise a day. And I think they locked down all of Victoria's gyms, the gyms. They've locked down. Uh, the only you can, if you needed a spare part from Super Cheap, you had to ring. If you needed a part, something from Bunnings, you had to ring. It was contactless. You had to give your phone, your credit card details over the phone to, if you wanted to get, say, something like cement from Bunnings, like I need to finish that down there. And just other general things you needed. You had to, like Kmart, our shopping centres like Coles, Woolworths were open. That's no stress. But shoe shops, toy stores, all those other things, keys, like Dunkin' Donuts or uh, Michelle's Pastry, uh, which sells coffee and makes cakes, they were shut. Ferguson Players were open around down in the main street. The pubs are closed. Now, the pubs were the main thing that keeps a Charlotte running, let me tell you. Without a pub, you couldn't get alcohol. But they had the bottle shops open. So if you wanted alcohol, you could go to the bottle shop, but you couldn't go inside the pub because you weren't allowed to. You had to be social distance 5.1 meters apart. I've seen a lot of people come too close to me, and I'm going, whoa, 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 whoa. 5.1, remember social distancing, and I get stuffed, idiot. Yeah, mindless half-wits, honestly. But, just our post office has been open, which has been good. It's been a godsend. We've been able to send money home to mum and dad, basically because we can't get down to St Albans to do what we need to do. We've had to use the post office. Arlene's working Wednesday, so she can pop into Sunshine or St Albans on Wednesday, which is good, to drop off our money for our land. So that's a good thing. So we're looking forward to doing that. She'll have to do that on the Wednesday, which is no stress. But to go down there myself with Arlene and CJ to drop it down there, can't do. Not allowed to go any more than 5k. That's about 24 minutes. That's more than 5k out of our area. So what do you do, guys? I think Philippines have had some hard lockdowns too as well. Correct me if I'm not wrong. I know Tropical Tim's been in harsh lockdown in Tonda. It depends on where you are too in the Philippines, whether some are taking their lockdowns really serious, and that I know North Colocan had a very harsh lockdown. I think Angeles City's going through thing. I know from what I was watching a friend's video just tonight. I'm not going to mention his name because I don't do that. He was saying that bars and clubs won't be opening for a while. There are some that are open, but there's a few that aren't at the moment. But due to this, but it's look, it's been harsh on a lot of people. It's been very harsh on some that haven't. We had a hey mate, how are you? Como está? I think when you look at it too, there's been Joe. I think Joe will be back in a minute. Christopher Beecham. He's gone to download and reboot again, so he'll let me know when he's back up again. I think it was doing this. I love to have fun, guys. It makes it hard. It really does. Brett's still here, I think. Give me a thumbs up, Brett, if you are. But we had a family tonight on the TV. There was an interesting thing, but I was more watching a good friend of mine, as I said, watching his videos, and these they had a panel of like 7 people tonight on TV, and they were talking about the way things are and how things can be sorted out and what should have been done. Well, everybody's got an opinion, and opinions are like assholes. We've all got one. Um, but some people, some experts are saying that maybe they should have just let this thing, if everybody went to work as normal, hang on, sorry, my apologies, guys. I need a drink of water. Um, some experts say that we should have continued on with this as normal. Basically, go to work as normal and that. And what the government should have done was put a sick day. Yeah, exactly, Christopher. Put a like in Sweden, go to work as normal. But if you fall sick, right, and your company has a list of employees, like every job company has. Now, if you fall sick with this thing, which I'll call it a thing now. If you fall sick with this thing and you're off more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think the maximum, if you're lucky and you've built up all your sick leave, I think you had like 6 days sick leave. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I was at work. OMG. Um, if you were like more than 6 days off work, then the government would compensate your employer for those 6 days off. And if there's 4 guys off, well, they would have to pay for that. Hey, yo, Adrian Gibson, say hello to Christopher Beecham, Brett Glasgow, and I think Joe and Jeannie, if he's still here. Jeannie. Yeah, so if you had more than 6 days off, well, then the government should have compensated you. That's how they should have put the stimulus package in, not like they've done now. Because what they've done now is everybody's on it. Everybody's, those that have lost their job, they're all on it, which is fair enough, I suppose. And it doesn't help. But I think slowly getting out of this, like, unlike our other states, haven't got the same problem as what we've got. It makes it a lot harder, you know, if you've got this, and like WA, I think are slowly, correct me if I'm wrong, Adrian, slowly opening their border. I don't think South Australia are going to, and I'm not sure about Queensland and New South Wales. Actually, it was funny because Dan mentioned something today about that. Someone mentioned something that he said he was going to Northern Territory and would he be able to come back in? And Dan said, yes, you'll be able to come back in, but going out might be a bit hard. So I don't know. But anyway, I don't know whether that was right or not. But I think coming in, he would have to self-isolate again for 2 weeks in a hotel at his expense. So it could be around about $2,000. Who knows? Okay, thanks, Adrian. I wasn't quite sure. Have you got another channel? There was someone on, I think it was um, Tropical Tim this morning. Oh, okay. Someone had a thingo with an A in it this morning on Tropical Tim, and he said something about his birthday suit, and I made a comment that it would have made the nurses run straight to you. But I don't think it was you. It was a black A in a circle. I don't know who it was. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't your channel because I don't think you could come up with things like that. Yes, you could. Big shout out to Aussie farming in the Philippines. William and Chick, I hope you're getting better, Chick. Gotta look after yourself, sweetie. A lot of iron. Well done, Adrian. Well done. I did a live today, Adrian. It was pretty good, but I had to cut it short because we're at the kids' playground and I was getting some very, unhappy sort of looks. I don't know whether they thought that I was filming or what was going on, but the video's up there at the moment, so you get a chance, have a look at it. I think it's a pretty good video, but there's a part there where the camera went a bit funny, so I'm not sure what happened there yet. I lost a bit because it was reconnecting. It was doing this circle work. But I know Northern Territory's border, I think, is open now. I'm not sure about South Australia. I know Queensland isn't, but I know Scott Morrison wants all the borders open, and this is what I was talking to with Chris today. Yes, Chris Beecham, number one, Pinoy boy. We were talking about this today, and I basically said that wouldn't it be better if Australia didn't have borders and the Prime Minister had to run the country? Yes, we had all 6 senators or premiers, whatever you like to call them. And when a meeting arose in Canberra, they had to go. Regardless. Face masks, everything, they had to go. Moment's notice. They had to isolate in Canberra, in a hotel, and then go to the meeting. Yes, good idea. I totally agree myself. I just think the whole country really needs no borders and needs to be run by one government. The states answer to the government. And if Scott Morrison says you go back, you open up the gate to this the whole of Australia, well then that should be it. Plain and simple. Try not to. Gotta wait for chat to come back on again. I don't know. That's another thing that's going. The chat goes quick on this. But I just think that would be a better way of running. Well, Tassie, they're I think the 6, 7, what is it, 6 states? Western Australia, Northern Territory, South Australia, New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, that's 6. Oh yeah, 7, Tassie. If excluding Tassie, because they're miles down there, down there south, out in the ocean. Sorry, John and Rona, didn't mean to offend you down there. But if, you know, Scott Morrison said we should all open, we should all open. If Scott Morrison says, well, we need to quarantine, we need to quarantine. Face masks, you know, 1K limit, an hour work, exercise a day, like we're at the cop here in prison Victoria, as we call it here. That should be it. And if everybody did the right thing, like we have done, Victoria is slowly bringing this country out of lockdown. Very slow. Yeah, that's right, Chris. 6 states, 2 territories. But see, those 2 territories should just be states, really. Shouldn't be a state. Sorry. This country was founded on convict and colonisation, and to me, that there should be one territory, capital territory in New South Wales, run by the government, and the 7 premiers should answer to the Prime Minister, and we wouldn't have all these other F knuckles in Parliament, apart from the Prime Minister and the 6 representatives from the states. Or 7 representatives, sorry. Which would make it a lot easier to run a country. And those 7 representatives that run South Australia, Queensland, Western Australia, Tassie, Northern Territory, should run this state efficient, or should run that part of the country as efficiently as they can. Yeah, federation would have to be changed, but surely we want to become a republic. We want to get out of the Queen's monarchy. So we really need to do some changes. We need to be stand on our own 2 feet if we need to become a better and vibrant and economical country. We really need to do this, and I just think that you can keep the 7 states as they are. Just that when you really look at the map of Australia from up there, can you see the borders? You can only see the dingo fence that runs from one end of the country to the other, from Northern Territory down, from the top of between Queensland and Northern Territory down to South Australia and across and back up again from WA to the bottom of South Australia. You can only see that, and see the Murray forms the border of Victoria to New South Wales. I'm not sure about Queensland, whether there's a border line there. I'm not sure. They say there is. But say Western Australia's got all that big country. Adrian Gibson's got that big country over there in WA. Which has got lots of rocks and lots of wombats and kangaroos and wallabies and Aboriginals and stockmen and farmers and mining. He's got it all over there, Adrian Gibson, let me tell you. He's number one Aussie bloke over there. But, if they did that, I think that and made the Premier's answer to the Prime Minister, I think what we would have had would have been if we had a big lockdown, and at the moment, the whole of Australia is locked down. Nothing's coming in, nothing's coming out. And really, when you look at it, um, it's getting hard on people in Victoria. It really is. Because people want to work. People want to get back to work. And it's another thing the government needs to do is get rid of the, what do you call it tonight? BT. The BT. Business tax, which employ, which the bosses employ a worker, and they end up paying tax on. They have to pay tax for the worker. Like we've got the BT, we've got GST, which John Howard bloody brought in, and when you look at it on the GST, we pay petrol, we pay GST on that. Everything we buy, we pay GST on. Government state tax. OMG. Yeah, exactly. Chris. Exactly. Thanks, mate, for that information. You're getting better than Scoot B. With this, I'm glad I got you on board. He's a wealth of knowledge, my dear boy, Chris Beecham. Give him a round of applause. I'm funny, mate. I'm funny, but it's true. Because if I need to ask you something, if I need to ask Scoot about anything about America, the guy knows. So, there's no stress. And I agree with him on some things, I disagree with him on others, but most of the time I agree with him. Depending on the situation. When he calls me a wanker, I agree on that. Yes, exactly, Christopher. I think they need to get rid of the wages tax, which hurts the employer. Hello, Rieta Rosalie Cruzo, ¿cómo está? Magando Gabi sa inyo lahat. Welcome to Scott Expat in the Philippines, live at the graveyard shift. Thanks for coming, much appreciated. I just think it's hurting the employers, Chris, and everybody. If they got rid of that, it'd make our life a lot easier. It'd make the employer's life a lot easier, because then he can employ another person to help with that other person's workload. And also, like, coffee shops can employ, pubs can employ more. So if they get rid of that, what you just said, it just makes it easier for the country to run. And I'm agreeing with Gina Reinhardt too on a few things. That's very interesting, because I never agree with her. So she's one of our top mining magnate women, and she hit the nail on the head there with the wages tax. It needs to be abolished. It really does. So employers, say publicans that run pubs, mining people can, big mining millionaires that run mining companies can afford to put more staff on to help train people better to do their job. um, and help them do their job a lot better. Especially, small business too. It will help small business grow. I know if I was a prime minister, that would be the first thing that would go. Government state taxes, and also the GST. Look, the government makes enough money out of us, out of our registrations, guys. They pay registration thing. We pay taxes. The GST was just another tax lumbered on us by John Howard. Well, what they should have done with that was they either kept one or got rid of the other. So you either kept the government state tax and didn't have the GST, or you had the GST and got rid of the government state tax, and that's what they should have done. Got rid of the government state tax. Plain and simple, would have made it a lot easier for Aussies to get on with. Yeah, well, that's true. And then Liberals stole the idea. Thanks, Chris. Much appreciate that information. He's good, this boy. He really is. Oh, can't get that thing out. Oh, there. Yeah, Paul Keating wanted to introduce GST. The Liberals stole the idea. The wages tax was supposed to go when the GST came in, but the states didn't remove it. Yeah, we'll see. That's what the government should do. Yeah, don't know. I'm 55, mate, so you're okay. Here you going, Rosalie. But we're just talking a bit of Australian politics. But as I said, hopefully, Scott Morrison sees sense after tonight's show. Hopefully he sees sense on quite a range of things. If he doesn't, well, I don't think his job's going to last too much longer there. But it's one of those things. It's a bit of a thing, but it would help a lot of people get out of a bad situation. Yeah, exactly. GST is federal tax. Rego is state government tax. But as with the GST, it is being federal tax takes over the whole country. So everybody pays. If you know what I mean, Chris. Ouch. It needs to. Trump did the same in America. He got rid of a few things. I'll give him credit for. But that's one of those things. You need to either put one on and get rid of one. But the government goods and service tax share. GST, goods and services tax, that's what we ended up with. And the other one was supposed to go, and that one was supposed to stay. But we've got both in our hands at the moment. And if they got rid of the other one, government state tax for wages, employers would be a lot better off. And we'd be a lot better off when it comes to pay time. That's okay, Rosalie. I'm from Australia. Chris Beecham's an Aussie. Brett's from Seattle, Washington, in America. And Joe and Jeannie. Joe's from Missouri, and Jeannie's from Mindoro in the Philippines. That's his beautiful wife. And my wife is from the Philippines, Arlene. She has her own channel, Arlene Inthe Lins. I think she's an OFW in Kuwait. But it's good to see OFWs on. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Rosalie. What do you do, Rosalie, in Kuwait? What's your job? What do you do? As what we say in Australia, what do you do for crust? That's a saying. What job do you do um, over there? Are you a carer? Um, do you work for a um, housekeeper, Saudi, or Kuwait person there? It's hard work for the family. It's also hard for people like Rosalie, Rena Roberts. You do. Okay. Um, Rena, Rena Roberts and Mars Bankard, who are over there in, I think Rena's, I'm not sure whether Rena's in, she'll have to correct me if I'm wrong here, Rena Roberts, or Rena Hall, as I call it. Um, as an OFW, she's works for a same sort of thing. Oh, okay, that's nice. It's good to know, and it's pretty good work there. Yeah, but it's hard work doing that sort of stuff, especially like my friend Al. Um, I can't think of his name now. One of my subscribers works over there as well. Another one, and I haven't spoken to him for a while. That's probably why I've forgotten his name because I haven't spoken at all to him for quite some time. But he worked over there for the government in I think Saudi Arabia. He's an OFW as well, and they work out in the hot heat and stuff like that. So he has a tough job, especially when I think when they have sandstorms and stuff like that, they pack up and go home or something like that, or if it gets too hot. Um, but I'm not sure where he is at the moment. I haven't seen him. He comes from Cebu too. Yeah, so do I. They sacrifice their family to go over there to get money for their families, put food on the table. That's okay, Rosalie, don't worry. Mine does the same thing. Mine shows, now it's starting to show the chat, where before it wasn't showing chat. But, I have a lot of respect for the OFWs. Good on you. Well done. But, there's plenty of work, they were saying the other day, and, there's plenty of work on the farms up the Goulburn Valley. A lot of people looking for Chris having a joke. That's all right. I'm crazy. Yeah, certified. Just joking. Just joking. I'm saying. I'm saying. Not insane. I'm saying. Certified sane. Thank you. Um, yeah, I love to have fun, Rosalie. I love to have fun. Just joke around and kid. And my mum used to say to me, "You joke too much." When we're back home in Philippines, I joke. Actually, Chris Beecham's wife is from Leyte in which is north of Cebu. They're from Tacloban. Lovely people, Rosalie. And as I said, Brett's from Seattle. Hey, we're all crazy in Victoria. We will be after this, let me tell you. Not one did I even mention that we were going to be able to go a little bit further uh, out of our 5K zone. Yes, I know it's east of the. I thought it was north of Cebu. Hmm, I don't know. When I get up there, Chris, I'm lost. Like I know, like, but then again, I was lost here, wasn't I? So, because that way's east, that way's west, that way's north, and that one south. Oh, you from Cebu too, Rosalie? Right. So the other side of Cebu is north, and Cebu is in the south. Mactan's in the south. You said Leyte's in the east, so that means down west is oh Zamboa, Mindanao, Mindanao, Zangbonga. My cousins are in Arlene's uh, families in Mindanao up at um, Nebros Island, Summers, a little bit down from Nebros is a little bit down from Osamas. So it's lovely there. Oh, it's beautiful, actually, to die for. And I love it when the tide goes out because you can go walk across the mud flats and go look for mud crabs. It's great fun. But I haven't been to Zambonga. My friend, his wife's from Tadela, which is just out of Osama City. And it's lovely up there. It's lovely around Mindanao. It's nice. We went to on our way from here the last trip. We went via Singapore Airlines and we went to uh, Melbourne, Singapore, then down to Mindanao to Davao, and then we were there for refuel, and then went up to Cebu that way. And then the plane went on to Manila. It's a lovely country there. I have quite a few friends. I have now Chris Beecham and his wife. His wife's from Leyte, from Tacloban. And Joe and Jeannie. Jeannie's from Mindoro, down near, up near Lipa City in the Batangas. Also, we have Tom and Ruth's Philippine Adventures, and they're down in Mindanao. We have John and Jane, who are in La Union, which is up near Luzon, as well as Graham. He's up in Luzon. We have an Aussie farming in the Philippines, William and Chick. They're down in Davao. Also, Tropical Tim in the Philippines. He's in Tondo. His wife's actually in America at the moment. Wish for Wonder. Lovely lady. Yes, Chris, thank you. Also, good friends of mine, Terence and Beth in Bahal. Ruthie and Arthur's Adventures down in Bahal. Chauffeur Jan, Cebu. I've got a lot of friends in Filipino friends. Lynn and Anthony in Bahal. Anda. Brian and Maricel in Bahal. I've got a few friends in Bahal actually. I've got my cousins are all Aunt Lynn's family, my family, same thing I suppose. Are all down in Bahal. Panglao. It's beautiful, Rosalie, sorry. It's beautiful. Yes, Penabel. They're down there, which is part of Davao, just a little bit up. Scoot B's from his girlfriend's from Burgikan, which is in Mindanao. So I've met a lot of people from the provinces. My friend in Perth, Steve, Jenny, and Queenie, their daughter. Jenny's from Cebu. You're lucky. But all Arlene's cousins are Manila, Calaviti. Big family. Arlene's family, big family. From Negros to Osama City to Manila, Calaviti. And she's got friends in Tasmania, and we've got John and Roma in Tassie. There's a lot of people, as well as Chris Beecham's got a lot of friends and family in the Philippines as well. Yeah, well, apparently from what I was hearing today, Chris, Philippines will, apparently those that are there They're opening Bohol and was it Barcelona? Barcelona was Barcelona, and I had to think. Um, Bohol and I think something like Barcelona. Um, they're opening those two and Boracay, Barcelona and Boracay. Sorry, they're opening those to tourists. Excuse me. Um, I know. Um, they're opening their Boracay, and I think Barcelona. I think they're opening. There are two places that they're opening for tourism, but I think it's only local to get the local tourists. The local because they've been in lockdown. Like Angeles City's been in lockdown. Manila's been in lockdown. That's yeah. They won't. Yeah, international tourists that are still there. Really, to me, it's not Rosalie. I like Bohol. I love Bohol. It's quite nice. But I'm a good friend. No, I, basically, I think they're opening, but we won't be able to go back to Philippines until probably around about. If you're lucky if it's March 2021 next year. From what I'm hearing, March, April, maybe the latest October next year we'll be able to go back. Thanks, Rosalie. You can drop your link to Rosalie or subscribe to my channel, and I'll get back to you after this is finished. Okay. Um, just subscribe and like on one of the videos I've got there, and I will get back to you after I finish this live stream, and we can connect, and then you can then yeah, pretty well much do that way, and pretty genuine. I help my two friends out in Bohol with projects for Philippine people, building houses, wells, um, medications, doctor's visits. I've helped baby Faith, baby Jane, um, Dennis, um, thinking another good friend of ours I've helped. Um, I've helped quite a few people. Yeah, Chocolate Hills is nice. The riverboat cruise down at Lobock's even lovely. It's quite peaceful to go down the river and come back up. And actually, it was quite interesting because when we were there, it was 2016, I think, after the earthquake. Um, we went down on the river cruise, and one of the houses that used to be up the top was underwater, and you could see the house underwater. And I had to have him lifted it because, or tried to thing, but I think it would be under there for quite some time. It sunk. Uh, there was a lot of damage. The church, I got to see the best part about that part of Bahal at Labok. I got to see the church how it was, and I got to see how the church how it is after the earthquake. Also, plus all the building structures of what happened, how they moved and stuff. So I didn't get to go inside the church because part of it was boarded off. Christopher, you have to ask him. Christopher, you got a channel? I think he has, but he doesn't do videos or, uh, well, not yet, or live streams at the moment. Um, but that's okay. That's all right. To each his own. It's everybody's, you know. I think he should. I think he should have a go at doing videos. He's pretty good at a lot of other things, and I think he should, mate. Show New South Wales. Got plenty of places in New South Wales, Janolan Caves and all that there. You can video. You'll think I'm a smart aleck now. But, there's a lot of good places in New South Wales. He's just a supporter. Is that me or Chris is saying cute? I'm blushing now. My face gone red. Yeah, but I love Bohol for what it is. Pang Lau's lovely. We went and saw a hotel down there, and I asked Arlene, Chris's supporter. Yeah, me. I have my own channel. What's that? Teach you what? How to do videos? It's easy, Chris. Easy. Easy peasy Japanesey. And it's easy to do on here too. So easy, it's not funny. Mind you, it took me a while to learn. Because I know I can do live on my phone now. I can also do, excuse me, there. Yeah, I can do live on my phone now because I'm 1000K, which was good, which is great. It's a great relief because I don't like to be trapped inside all the time doing live streams. So I did do a live stream today, but for some unknown reason, Christopher, it's gone somewhere else in my thingo, but it'll probably be up later. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. No, it's not. It's easy to teach an old dog new tricks. Look at me. Are you fine, Scott? I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Um, I do my own videos, which is easy. I can do that on, as I said, on the mobile, which I'm on now. I'm not on my laptop because on my laptop I can see all my chat. We were talking about putting the laptop in here, but I don't want it's in our bedroom, and Arlene does her live streams. So, and sometimes she uses the laptop as well as her little laptop. So, we might, I don't really want to upset my big laptop because the Wi Fi is in there as well. um, you have got a very good sense of humour, Rosalie. Thank you. Um, and thanks for being here and supportive. I really appreciate it too, darling. Thank you. Um, it, the phone's good. The phone's easy. You can only do live streams on your phone when you become 1000k. Okay, I have to actually get off my tail and start. Don't call me sir. It's okay. You can just call me Scott. I'm not really a big one on sir, but I know it's the Philippine way, so it's okay. I know it's in respect too, which is no problems. Thank you for that, Rosalie. Yeah, so you can only do videos when you get to 1000k. So um, I have, I think, over, I'll have to check. I think I have over 1000 videos since my first two videos were done in Bohol. My first two were done in Bohol at my two good friends' place, Terence and Beth, a foreigner in the Philippines, who I do a lot of work and projects with. Um, that was my two. Oh, yeah, I'm easy, mate. Don't worry about that. Hello, Judy Fisher. Say hello to Rosalie, Brett Glasgow, Joe and Jeannie, Christopher Beecham. Sorry, don't want to miss your message. Thank you, Judy Fisher. I will do the same thing. I will come by your place. I haven't had a chance the last couple of weeks. I've been that flat out. I will pop by and see your channel too. I might do that straight after this. Thanks for popping by, Judy. I really do appreciate it. Me really easy, yeah. So Chris says I'm easy to get along with, but oh, okay. But I'll come by anyway and say hello. I thought you did. I'm sorry, Judy. Why am I on the assumption that it's okay? It's all right, no problems. I'll pop by anyway for a coffee and a chat. Do you do live streams? Everybody loves. I love you, Judy. Love you. So as I was saying, um, that's all right, Judy. No problems. Oh, good. Bud Presley. Oh my God, you come. Thank you. Everybody say hello to Bud Presley, Judy Fisher, Chris Beecham, uh, Brett Glasgow, Adrian Gibson, Joe and Jeannie, Journey. Bud, say hello to everybody. Much appreciate you coming by. Yeah, so and Brett Glasgow, I see you too as well. Yeah, as I was saying with the thing. Thanks, Bud, for being here. Very much appreciate your support. Thank you. Um, yeah, with videos, it's very easily to do with your phone, and I use actually my this that I got Chris Beecham on mobile. 814 videos. Thank you, Christopher. Much appreciated that. Thanks, mate. I thought I had more. Sorry if I'm looking funny, but I lost that stream, the chat thing. Ah, okay. That's all right. No problems, Judy. Hello, Dennis Adams. Say hello to Judy Fisher, Bud Presley, Chris Beecham, Joe and Ginny Journey, uh, yeah, Brett Glasgow, I think that's it, and Christopher Beecham and Judy Fisher. Say hello to Dennis Adam and Bud Presley. Sorry. Thank you very much. Yeah, as I was saying with the videos, I'll get there. I'm easily sidetracked, I'll tell you guys. I do my videos on my phone. I also do it on my GoPro as well. I've got a GoPro too. 2018 model. And it doesn't need to be encased in a case to go into water. Um, Thank you, Dennis. Much appreciated. Oh, um, yeah, I've got a GoPro 2018. Oh, sorry to hear, Dan. It's okay. Bit of coffee, that'll kickstart your day every day. Um, yeah, so the GoPro 18 Christopher Beecham I have this phone, which Dennis Adam, I've fixed the um, bracket on this. I've also fixed the little flap. I've glued the mobile phone, the plastic surround into the cover. So I'll show you later on a video. I want to get a chance to do another one of these. But I got a GoPro 2018 as well. I've got actually got two videos in there in reserve, which I need to put onto um, my laptop. Um, so they're basically easy to do. Put connecting to your computer. The GoPro is easy to connect into your laptop, and then I think if you got what is it, OneDrive on your laptop, um, or computer. If you got OneDrive by Microsoft, it's pretty easy to go into that program and load your films up into there. And then Kenny Master, or what Arlene calls Kenny Master, it's actually Kind Master, making it easy. Aussie in the Philippines is going to get a new GoPro for Chick for his 60th birthday. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'd strongly recommend the GoPro 2018. I think actually the GoPro 9 is out now too, uh, which was released. I think it's going to be released soon. So I heard by a good friend of mine, Philly in the Philippines. I mentioned that tonight on one of his videos I was watching. So that is out at the moment, or will be out soon. The GoPro 9. They're always updating. They're always doing different things to the GoPro. Be interesting to see what particulars they have. I think it'll retail here in Australia for about probably $500-600 Australia. Might actually start at 700, I think. Um, but it will, like I paid 500 for mine when I brought it. When I brought it. Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough. That's good fun. But yeah, I think it'll be similar to the GoPro 8. Uh, I have the 2018 model, Hero Black. Um, it's good. It's good value. I don't need to have it encased in a case. Mind you, I haven't tried it underwater yet. Um, it's okay, bud. No drama. All's good, mate. No drama, bud. All good. I'm fine, mate. I was just talking about the GoPro. Um, I also have a Hanamix. Oh no, a Fuji camera. Um, which hasn't been used for a while. I should get it checked out, but I'm frightened if I do. It's um thing. I'm, I brought it and gave. I ended up buying a new one, and I gave that to my sister for her birthday in the Philippines to AI, and it was the same model camera as mine, but a later the model. I think it was the model before mine. But she enjoys it, and it's good. It's good to work with. It takes great photos, good video. It's a handheld one. I'll show you one day, Chris, when I get a chance. Because it's in there, and I don't want to bother Arlene and CJ because I think they're sleeping. Yeah, it does work. Just um, being tucked away at the moment. I did use the GoPro the other day. I took two videos. They've been uploaded on my computer. I just need to upload them into KineMaster and put them together, edit, which I haven't had a chance to do. Um, that's one thing I will do when I go home to Philippines. I'll do a few videos. Mostly all my videos will be done on this. What I've got here, what I'm talking to you guys on this. I do all my videos on that. Because it doesn't seem to take too much to load up. which is good. Um, the other one, if I download film off that to, uh, I have to take little film cards with me to the Philippines because I tend to put them on them. I'm going to come back. I put them straight onto the computer here when I get home. Uh, so that's the only reason why I take that Haminex one. But the Theo is a bit funny. You look, but the GoPro, I got the GoPro 2018 model, and I don't need the encased. Well, I got told I don't need the. I have got it because the lens is supposed to come off, and it can go into the waterproof casing. I have got that, but I've been told that the 2018 model of the GoPro. I'm talking too fast. I'm just about slipping me words. um, it doesn't need to have the lens taken off because it's already waterproofed up to 10 meters. So I don't need to do that with that one. Um, I've played around with the lens bit, and I'm not too sure whether I. They do say that they would um, give me a new one if water got in there, but I don't want to try that. I've got to buy two. I've got to buy a charger and I've got to buy two new batteries for it. So that way I've got them spare. I've got to do that before we go home, hopefully. So that's on the cards. It takes the GoPro 2018 Bud Presley takes good shots, takes good photos, good video. It's got photos, videos. It takes you a little, if you haven't used it for a while, it takes you a little while to go back through the thing to learn how to use it again. But if you know how to use it straight away, it's pretty well easy. Um, I've had to go through it again a couple of times just to make sure that I've done it right. But as for water, 10 meters underwater, I can go to. It takes good photos underwater, which is good. I probably should have tried it in the pond the other day, and that, but I don't know if it's different. I'm not sure whether the first GoPro, because you'd be walking along and the screen goes black. I'm not sure whether it's still taking video, so I have to keep touching the screen. So that's the only thing I don't like about it. But other than that, it's an excellent little camera. I've got uh, the long stick for it, and I've got the waterproof, the handheld one, the small thing that if you drop it in the water, it'll float. I've got that one as well. I've just got to get a case for it for traveling. I know I've got a camera case in my bedroom, but I'm not sure whether I should. I pack everything into the camera case that my Fuji camera's in. Um, I'm not sure whether to buy another case for when I go traveling. I just um, got a question mark there because basically use the other one, and that's with me 24/7. It's around me uh, thing when I go out to do films. Uh, but when I go out and do, I try when I go out just to take this that I'm talking on now. I've done one lot, about 4 live streams on this, unscheduled ones, because due to mum being crook, I can't go too far. But I did one today, and I did a couple of 2 days ago, um, and one a week ago from today. So that's not too bad. I did that when I found out I could do live on my phone. Yeah, but it's pretty relatively easy to. It's easy to do. I, this is what I'm on now is a Samsung Galaxy 8. It's pretty good. The only thing I don't like about this, I've got a clear picture this side there, and this side here, I've got like a film over it. But doing video today, yeah, it's pretty good. I, but I'd love to try and film underwater with it. I think you need basically like your goggles and snorkel. I might try it this summer, see how I go. Just to see if there's no water get in. If the water gets in, I'm gonna have to buy a new camera. But that's because I've been playing with the front lens. They say you shouldn't. Uh, I thought the front lens had come off, but it doesn't. So I'm hoping. I think it does. I think you can interchange it with the glass case if you want to go further deeper. But I try not. I, I've tried not to do that. So hopefully it'll work, and hopefully no water will get in. So uh, we'll see. But with this, I can, as I said, I can do anything. Yeah, you have to be, bud. Have to be. And look, I'm going to teach Chris when I see him how to do video on your mobile. It's pretty relatively easy to do films on your mobile and then upload them onto your YouTube channel. Um, on your YouTube channel, you have a video up the top next to your like a magnifying glass, which your search section. Where you click, you press that, and then it'll bring up video and something else. With when you get to 1000K, it brings up video and then live, and then something else. I'll have to check that after for you, Chris Beecham. And it just makes it easier to do videos. But today, Bud Presley, if you see today's video, there's a little part where it went funny. I think it was where I was showing everybody the pig face. What pig face is called? It's a pink flower with a yellow thing, and Snowy walked past, but the video went a bit funny, and it stopped because it was doing that. There's certain parts in this area in Sunbury, in here, out near our front yard, it stops going that way for some unknown reason. I don't know why. It just does. And then it'll reconnect. And then when you come down here to the back, it does the same thing. It stops. It does that. And you got to press try again. there's something strange there. I think it's basically our internet's here, and then if I keep walking, if I walk fast, it doesn't happen. But if I walk slowly, it does that, loads up. You got the GoPro Hero 5 Black. That is that the 2 year ago? That'd be the 2018 model, wouldn't it? It's the same model. I know mine's 2018. Well, you know what, Dennis Adams? I use this more now than I use the GoPro. I will use the GoPro probably in the Philippines. Yeah, it probably is, Chris. Probably is a black spot. But there's been 2 black spots, Chris. Here and I think up here, just up at the top. There's 2 little black spots that it just cuts, does that, loads up, and then you got to press try again on the phone. But to answer your question, Dennis, yeah, I use this mobile phone to do my live streams, to do all my videos on now. I use Kenny Master or Kind Master, what they call it. I've put Kind Master on the laptop. Oh, okay. Can you give me a second? I'm just back in there. Sorry, guys, I've got it tucked away in my camera case, and that's been put somewhere high so CJ can't get it. So, and not even I can reach it. Yeah, mine's a 2018 GoPro. Good model, goes well. Takes good photos, takes good videos. I've uploaded 2 already onto my laptop. I have another film I need to upload, which I might do sometime tomorrow. Might even be Tuesday now because I've got to go do tax for Arlene tomorrow. So I recommend them. I reckon them, but it is a great little camera, bud. Awesome, light, easy to carry around. I have got a long extension stick for it. I've also got a smaller, the water one. If it drops in the water, it'll float, which is good, and I won't lose it. This one here that I'm talking on, the Galaxy S8, it's a good phone, top phone. Yeah, as I said, the only thing I don't like about it is it's got a clear thing here and it's got a film here, and that it cut out in those 2 spots. And just out here might be a black spot. I don't know because there's, I think as well, get down near the back here, outside, it cuts out too as well. So I think we're surrounded by a little black spot at the moment, but it did all right, and the video came out okay, only just for that little section. If you see the video, it's my live one today. We went up the park and I had to cut it short. And like I was saying to Joe and Jeannie, yeah, well, the GoPro 7, is that the 2018 model? I think that's the same one as mine. I think that's 2018 model. I paid 500 for mine. But a top little camera for the Philippines. Ideal, easy to put in your luggage. You can buy camera cases for them, which come with their own little film blocks, which you can move and take parts out to put your camera in. My friend's got a camera case for his. I've got my Hamanix, my Fuji camera case. I put my GoPro in, so I've got my Fuji phone in there and my GoPro as well, plus the GoPro lead for the USB. Um, I've got to get two spare batteries and a charger um, for it. So it makes a lot of sense to do that. I've got to do that before we go away next year. So that's on the cards to get that sorted out. The Fuji camera, oh, it's awesome. It's lovely. It takes good videos, it takes good photos. I love it. I usually use that if this is out of range because when I go back to the Philippines, I'm not going to have the internet for this, even though I'm on Telstra. Yeah. What phone have you got, bud? Presley? But as I said, Christopher, if you want, I'll teach you how to use it. No drama. Got no stress. When you got your channel, um, which is I'll go and have a look after. Well, that's a good camera, bud. That's awesome. Good phone, good camera. The Samsungs aren't bad in comparison with the iPhone. They're really good. They're both the same. I can't fault them. A friend of mine was showing me his phone the other day, and that's an iPhone. Um, they both take relatively good. We both did a comparison of videos next to each other, and mate, they are awesome. Yeah, Brett, they really are awesome cameras, and they take good photos. They take good videos. Um, and for YouTube, you can go straight direct up into your you're welcome, bud. No problems. Uh, your camera should be really good if you've got the Samsung 10. It'll do the same thing as the Galaxy S8. It'll take the same photos, same clarity, same picture clarity, um, working uh, settings, everything will be the same as the S8. It's only just an updated version. That's the good part about it. And I've seen the newer one which opens up like that, and I'm not sure whether it's got two screens. I couldn't handle I can only handle one. But it's got like three camera thingies at the back of it. It's an awesome looking camera phone. And just the technology in these phones, like, we all criticise China, we all criticise Japan, but bloody hell, I tell you, I'll give them credit, mate. They know how to put these things together and no problems. They really are awesome, and it's good to see. I am so happy with mine. Actually, hang on, give me a sec. I'll go and get it. Back again, guys. This is my camera case. So, you sort of don't really. This fits me GoPro and me Fuji camera in. And the Fuji camera is not really big. It's actually quite easy to handle. But you've got a pocket here to put your. I'll just show you this first. You've got a pocket here which puts your USB cables in for your GoPro and for your camera. I've got one there for the camera and one there for the GoPro. That's the camera one there. And it's the GoPro one there. I try and keep the GoPro lead close by. I have also my power packs, which I should really put in here too as well. But I carry them around occasionally, all the time. This one is a USB port. Also for your cards that come out of the phone, and I carry the little USB cable for that too as well. So any basically any if your laptop doesn't take card, that does the trick. So you plug that in there, and then put your USB plug in there, and then into the back of the computer, and that holds the big memory cards and the smaller down to the smallest, as you can see. It's a compact all-in-one card reader. That's what it is. Silly me. All-in-one card reader. So you've got the big one, and you've got the two small ones, and then the medium-sized ones for the cards in there. But that's just in case your laptop doesn't take cards. You can plug. You guys are going to laugh at me, I'll tell you. Plug that in there like that, and that goes into the computer, and you just put your card in there, and it will read your card into the laptop. Makes it easy, but that's only if your laptop or the laptop that you're going on to won't take the cards. So I keep that handy with me. Never know, the laptop. I've got a laptop in the Philippines which is getting fixed at the moment, which is good. Basically, it died on me because it had too much memory. And then you've got this one here. What have we got in here? Oh, this is where this little pocket here is where I keep my cards. The big one and the small one. I think the small memory card is in my phone, and that one I think is for the camera. But I always keep him in the back pocket. Now, this is the GoPro 2018. And this is I call him Mr. Fuji. It's my Fuji camera. Put GoPro down for the moment. There. And see, it's got a... This hasn't got any batteries in it at the moment. Got a beautiful lens on it. Just move that there for the moment. It's got a beautiful lens. And then you've got your videos. It's got what they call WASP maps, I think it is. But it's got like different features, nighttime. It's got vibration. It's got there's a couple there I really haven't read. See, I don't read books. I go by using the camera, by learning how to use this. I've actually brought 4 batteries to go into this, and I put they usually say sometimes you should use the battery for your Fuji, should use Fuji batteries for your Fuji camera. And I didn't know they made Fuji batteries, but yes they do. But I use the ones from Aldi, pretty cheap and pretty good, and it's like so light. It's as light as feather. But the only thing I'm having a problem with at the moment is this button up here is, sorry, not really good at showing things. This button here, which you click for your film there, but to adjust on and off is there. And then you have your video as well on here, and you have, God, I need glasses. But it also has just a little speaker. That's your speaker there for your video, but and your flash. Which won't work because it's off. It has your zoom in there and zoom out. That's your lens there. Camera, what you can see playback and stuff on there, and your lenses up here, and you've got different type of controls. You can go left, right, or up and down, and you can adjust it here. Sorry, there's no, you can see it, two buttons. That one there will adjust, so if you want, you can look through that. And the other one, where is it? The other one is to look at this one. But this is an awesome little camera. It only cost me $500. I buy them when I buy my cameras, guys, when they come down in price. I don't buy them when they're up. Like a friend of mine, he brought a Canon with the big max out thing. He paid over $1,000. His mate paid $500 for his. He waited for it to go down in price. He waited 3 years for it to come down in price, but he brought the same camera for nearly about $700 when his mate brought that camera for $1,000. So who's the deal? The one that brought the one for 1,000 or the one that brought for 7? So this was around about 1,000 when it first came out. And I paid $5 for it. The top little camera, light as a feather. It's like a GoPro, a drone. That's how light it is. Am I getting a drone? Yes. When? I'll wait until the Maverick comes down in price, and then I'll get the Maverick. And then I'm going to start going to places where there's no trees. But that is an awesome camera. Alright, GoPro 2018 model. Beautiful. Don't have to take this off. Sorry, Dennis, I missed the last one. Sorry, my apologies. You got to be quick to read the uh, chat on the phones. That's the that's the only compared to the laptop. The laptop's better because you can read all the chat. The phone fades out and fades back in when someone comes on. This is good. These are good. These are good. The lens here doesn't come off. I have got a waterproof lens. Not here in the bag. Where did I put that? I think it's in the box still. I always keep me spares and my waterproof lens cover in a box in the bedroom as well. But this is awesome. Takes good videos, takes good photos. Very clear. Clarity's good on them. The videos are good on them. I haven't deleted the two I've got on there yet. The three I've got on there. Basically, because I've loaded the three up on the laptop, but I've only loaded up two. The third one, I don't know what's going on. Must be Microsoft package is a bit thingy, or OneDrive is a bit funny loading up the other film. But I've got to try it again. I'll keep going until I get it, trust me. But mind you, I've got to delete. I've got to make sure I'm not deleting thing. It'll bring up the two that I've already put up there. So I've got to delete those two and then look at the other one. But this is awesome. These are light as this in comparison with this Bud Presley are both the same weight. Mind you, since I've done the wood bracket for that phone that it's sitting on now, I find it a little bit heavy in the arm carrying, but I'm getting used to it now, which is good. The more I use it, the better it gets, and the more, because it's starting to weigh heavy on my wrist. But I love using this, and I love using this, the GoPro 2018. But I tried taking that off, but apparently I got told I don't need to. So I need to check it underwater to see if it leaks inside behind there. Everything looks okay on it. So, but I think if I'm going to do a underwater, I think I'll buy another one of these and get the one in the waterproof case already, or get them to put them in the waterproof case. I think the GoPro 9 might be a bit more up to date with the way of underwater photography. This is also synchronized into my phone too, bud. You have sorry. Which camera, Brett? This one? Yeah, that's good, bud. That's good. It's good to learn. It's good to learn your technology too. Um, this, it's actually charged up, which is good. Hear that? But as you can see, look at that. Oh, okay. Thanks, Brett. I can load the drone on that Fuji one. That's good. That's the camera um, through the GoPro. It's probably, well, better if you were standing here with me. You could see the quality. It's smaller, and the features on it are good. Uh, I'm not straight down. Okay. Okay, I've got, as you can see, I don't know whether you can see that, guys. Maybe if I move that like that, probably see. There are the 4 films. Sorry, Dennis. I must have bent the case a bit. Oops. They're that light, you nearly dropped them. Doesn't actually say up the top. Dennis, just got GoPro on the front. It's just got the GoPro at the front of it. That's all it's got. But I know it's a GoPro 2018 model. Sorry, guys. And it's so easy to load the films up. No worries, bud. You're welcome. Where's my magnifying glass when I bloody need it? And I'll get me magnifying glass. Dennis, I can't see with my eyes. Oh, sorry, guys. It's a hero. GoPro Hero. It's GoPro Hero, Dennis. That's what it's got on the side there. Hero. Thank you, Bud Presley. Thank you, Judy. Thanks for staying with us. No number, okay. I wouldn't be surprised, Dennis, if I've worn it off. Should be on the right hand side, yeah. All it's got is Hero. I can only see it with the magnifying glass. But there's no number unless I go and grab the box. I'll go and grab the box. I'll be better. Hang on. Wait there, guys. Oh, you're not going away. Hang on. Thanks, Judy. Much appreciated. Sorry. I've got the box here, Dennis. Oh, I did have. Got the wrong one. Hang on. Thought I'd get the box for that. Yeah. What?
What did you put in?
What? Have what?
No, wait tomorrow.
Tomorrow, mate. Sorry, Dennis, I seem to have lost the box, but I can't find the number on the, whether I'm looking for a serial number or what it is. It just basically says Hero on the side, Dennis. Looks like where there's supposed to have been a number. Mode. Yeah, sorry about that, mate. I can't find it. It's got what they say Hero on the side, but there's no number. I think it might be the Hero 7 because it was 2018 I brought it in. So I'm sure it's 2007 because I have to look for the box. I don't know where I put the box. I hope I haven't thrown the box out because I know I moved stuff into that other box, all the parts to it, into the little white one, but the bigger box I think I might have thrown away. But I'm sure I think it might be the GoPro's Hero 7 because I brought it and it's the 2018 model. It's just got a Hero on the side there, but there should be a number next to it and it hasn't got one. So I think it might be just the GoPro Hero 2018 model. But it's a lovely little camera. I like the way you swipe down and then tap it and it goes to the picture and then shows you all your picture quality as well, which is good. Is your resolution? Well, I got it on 10 something. I got it on 18. It's on 108, 108, 0, 30, medium, 1H36, I think is the film, the memory card. And it's got like 3 or 4 The only nuisance is I've got to tap it a couple of times. Um, yeah, I've got one, two. It's one I should be taking off there because it's only a 1 minute 10 video, but very good camera, very good. Good for videos too. Also takes photos as well. Um, has different uh, preferences to it, which is good. You know, it's I enjoy using this, even though it's so small, so light, compact, good takeaway, um, and makes it easy to store, which is great. And it's just an awesome little camera, guys. Worth the money, worth 500. I've only used it a few times. Uh, Here, I've done 2 videos, which I'll have to check later. But yeah, I think it's just the here 2018 model Hero. But yeah, I can't complain. I love it. I really do. Top notch, top little technology, and the same with this, the Fuji camera, top technology. Um, I didn't know you could use the GoPro on other drones on these. Brett, thank you for that. But that is also a good one I use for when we're in the Philippines. I use this as well. So I've got 1, 2, 3 cameras. I did do a little thing I wanted a while back, but um, quite a way back. But I love both cameras. This one's just a tad, little bit. No, this one. Well, I think the phone, the phone's is lighter than the the GoPro is lot lighter than that. It's a little bit more heavy, but the GoPro is light in your hand. It's easy to store. I have no stress storing it because it stays in here with this one, and I have fun using them both. I want to use. I want to try and use this one a little bit more if I can. This is a lovely camera. It takes good shots. And it's I'm forever ever trying to clean the lens, make sure it looks nice and clear. I use a cotton wool bud to do the other glass. Try not to use tissue. But I use a cotton wool bud for that part of the lens, and for this part, little lenses up here. And try and clean that. Make sure it's all nice and clean. But relatively good cameras, guys. And that one was worth 500 when I first brought it. The only thing that plays up on it, I've got to be very, very gentle with this one now. Very temperamental because it gets used a lot. or used to get used a lot, and this part here is a bit temperamental at the moment. But I love them. I love the both of them. But all, they're all good. They're good cameras, and good technology, and they're all worth thing. I did our block up at So Good on that front. I filmed our block up at So Good on this. And it came up really good. I should search for that again when I get a chance on the computer and bring it back up. But yeah, I love it. I love them. They're great cameras, and I have fun with them. You still there, Christopher Beecham? I'm glad everybody enjoyed my live stream tonight. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Thanks, Dennis Adams, for coming on. Thanks, Adrian Gibson, for coming by. Thanks, Rosalie. Thanks, Judy Fisher. Thank you to Brett Glasgow. Thank you to Chris Beecham. And thank you, Dennis Adam. And thank you, everybody, all my dear subscribers. Thanks for coming on. I hope you enjoyed the graveyard shift tonight. I really do appreciate it. As I said, I think it is the GoPro Hero 2018 model, Dennis Adam. But I have got the waterproof case for it. I'm not sure. It does say how to take the lens off it. I have got the directions for that. I haven't thrown them away. But yeah, nice compact little camera case. I use that to go away, and I carry that with me when I board the plane. So that comes with me. That doesn't go in cargo. That comes with me all the time. It's close by because you never know when you're on the plane whether you want to take some shots and stuff like that. And quite frankly, I'll probably be using that I'm on now, the mobile phone, for that sort of thing. So it's great. But as I was saying, guys, Friday to Monday live streams. Friday night, 12 a.m. Australia time, 10 p.m. Philippine time. Saturday, 12 a.m. Philippine time, Australia time, 10 p.m. Philippine time. Sorry, we slipped up there. Sunday, 12 a.m. Australia time, 10 p.m. Philippine time. And Monday, 12 a.m. Australia time, 10 p.m. Philippine time. Just got expat in the Philippines, the graveyard shift. We will be staying on those schedules. Forget about what I said the other night. We will be staying on night life permanently. But I will be doing day live streams. So keep your eyes open for that. Basically, I I will do probably a couple of day live streams, but they'll be unscheduled. So just keep your eyes open, pop by, say hello, and catch up. Be much appreciated. And I love you guys. Thank you for your support. I'm going. You still there, Dennis or um, Christopher Beecham? You still there, mate? Can anyone give me a thumbs up to let me know who's here? I know I've got 2 up there and 10 likes. Thank you for the likes, guys, too. Much appreciated. I really do. Um, love you guys. Thanks for coming. Take care. And remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. We'll get through this. And just be patient, guys, because, it's. I heard that probably 2019, 2021, sorry. I'm freaking out. 2000, it's getting late in the night. 2021, we will probably be all able to go international. Here in Australia, I hope that will happen too. The Philippines won't be opening up until 2021 to international tourists. Help! I want to go home now. But, it's just a matter of being patient, guys. The rest of the world is in turmoil again. Paris, apparently, they recorded 14,000 cases today, and 14,000 a day. I think that's their daily cases. Or 14,000 dead. One of the two. They recorded 14,000 today. So I can't figure out how many deaths are in that at the moment. I think it's 14,000 cases a day they have now. It was 10,000 cases a day, but it's jumped up to 14,000 cases a day now. That's what it was. Sorry. See, I told you I make mistakes, but I'm willing to rectify them. But with that and what's happening in America, I think not just us, I think the Philippines also will be looking at a few of their area caseloads and working through it and seeing how they can get through there with no problems and slowly opening up their borders to tourists. But that won't be happening until 2021. I'd say pretty well much March, April, May. Indonesia's at the moment is going through hell. They have got a bit of a problem there because there's still people, tourists there, and there are still waiting to get flights home, I think, at the moment. And, quite frankly, I reckon they should have jumped on the plane when they could have, when they were told. But, we all plead ignorance to the fact, is this for real or is it a hoax? But trust me, guys, it's no hoax. So if we all look after ourselves, wear our face masks, wash our hands, 1.5 metre distance, we'll all get through this together. We're all in this together. We need to just take care and look after each other. It's been Scott Expat in the Philippines. Good night, Chris Beecham. Good night, Dennis Adam. Good night, Brett Glasgow. Good night, Rosalie. Good night, Judy Fisher. Good night, Adrian Gibson. Good night. Take care and have fun. See you Friday. Bye for now.